Hi, Roastbrief community. We're here today with Uri Levine. Yeah. Thank you. We're here at WOBI, Mexico 2022. And thank you for being here with us. I'm very pleased to meet you and to be here in an interview.
Thank you.
Thank you. So at your conference, I heard you said that there must be more engineers amongst this sector and the leadership area. So why did you say that?
At the end of the day, engineers are building things, right? So they are the ones that are going to create a better future for all of us. And we simply need more of them, right? There is lack of engineers everywhere. And I think that, if we want to set an agenda for Mexico or for any country, that they would like to create more impact, to change their trajectory and their future even more significant, then we need to have more engineers, and we need to empower and encourage young generations to go and study engineering. That's it.
Yeah, especially for a context like this, right? Like Latin America, like some...
Not enough engineers in Latin America.
No,
right?
Definitely no. There's no support for science and for technology.
And they definitely should be. Right?
Yeah, thank you. So you also talk, not only in this conference, but generally about disruptive innovation. So briefly, can you tell us what is this?
So look, disruption is about changing the way that we behave, changing market equilibrium. And it could be a result of a new product that is being introduced to the market, and a new product could be a derivative of a new technology. But in many cases, disruption will come from other places, right? So maybe new price. Gmail is free, right? And everyone is using Gmail today, and you cannot compete with that. And it's not about the technology, it's about the fact that it's free and good enough, and this is it. No one can compete with that. Maybe it's a new business model, like the electric scooters on demand that are available on many of the streets of the cities, and this is a new business model. That's it, right? Because electric scooters were there before. And maybe it's a new knowledge that is being introduced to change either the demand or the supply, and the result is that there is a new market equilibrium. What is really important is that the new market, the disrupted market, the new market, is way bigger than the market before, and therefore when you think about disruption or changes in a market, you need to realize that the opportunity is much bigger than the threat.
Okay, so disruption, innovation, it's in every sector, in every area of market.
Yes.
Definitely.
And in particular, if you want to take a disruptive point of view or disruptive thinking, then ask yourself, so which market did not change in the last 50 years, right? And then ask yourself, okay, is that something that can be done differently, right? So maybe education, maybe medical services, maybe transportation, maybe different aspects. And you'd say, wait a minute, if I think that there is a better way of this market to behave, then you should start to think about building something that will change this market.
And the ones that are not changing, they are dying.
Not always, right? Because one of the biggest missions that we have in our life is being a parent, right? And that doesn't necessarily change over the years, right?
Well, the parenting style maybe changes.
They might be, but at the end of the day, we want our kids to be happy and successful, and we want them to want their kids to be happy and successful, and their kids to be happy and successful. So some of those will never change.
I agree. Okay. So finally, last but not least, definitely, can you tell us more about your new book that you have here over your shirt?
So, the funny part is that I was wearing those shirts way before I decided to write the book. And when I started the journey of writing the book, then I decided that this is how I'm going to call it. I started the book with the point of view of I can help entrepreneurs to become more successful. I can increase their likelihood of being successful. When I finished that, I realized that this book is actually going to help, all the business people and increase their likelihood of being successful. Some of the chapters are about startups, and I spoke with some entrepreneurs after the conference today, and they told me that they are very happy that I shared that perspective, because they thought that they are the only one, right? That are going through the roller coaster journey or having a long period of time with no traction and so forth. And so having part of understanding of firing and hiring, or figuring out business model, or figuring out or understanding users, or building the right product, or figuring out product market fit, is actually for all the businesses in the world. And with the approach or the abstractive way that I'm doing that in the book, I think that I'm going to help people to actually become more successful, and therefore fulfilling my destiny as a teacher and creating even a bigger impact on the world, because entrepreneurs are the ones that are changing the world.
Yeah, and it's somehow like parenting. Every parent, like every entrepreneur, have the same troubles.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Well, thank you. It was a nice interview, Uri Levine. Thank you, our Roastbrief community. We'll see you on the next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.